What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jacob, also known as Pick Management, here with betting royalty, the Prince of Picks, aka Pyam. Off a pretty all right night, another win, a couple more winners for everybody. We're a pretty solid show. If you haven't heard yet, the NBA Betting Insiders is your only 7 day a week NBA betting basketball show. There's nobody out there. Everyone else take breaks. Pyam and I don't know what that word means. So even if there's a tough night, we are still up 15 units at the start of this show. So everyone that's been betting with us is still in the green so far for the year. But Payam, buddy, how are you doing? How was your night? How's your 2024 treating you? And what do you have for the people today on this light 2 game slate?
Yeah, super light. Yeah, a little break for the NBA scheduling. Last night was a winning night for me. With 6-4. So actually I started out 0-4, but then went on a 6-win streak at the end of the night. So ended out really good. And like you said, we grind. We'll face the music. If we have a losing day, we're not going to hide from it. We'll face it. We'll come back the next day. We'll talk about it, and then we'll get right back into it because. One thing about me and Jacob, we're grinders, and we don't let, a losing day here or there, stop us because overall, we're still profitable for this show. So that's the most important thing.
It was a pretty good night. So I'll tell you, I'm going to touch on it.
Yeah, sure.
Sacramento ended up cashing in overtime, 138-135. Pistons covered the 10 in overtime. They almost won that game. Clippers won. Where is that? I know Memphis lost in a close one. T-Wolves, bad bet, 106-117. They lost. And then, of course, the Bucks lost as well. I don't have Markkanen's points on me right now. But otherwise, it was a decent night. It was 2-4. What did Washington have? It was almost a break-even night, down like a unit. Not so bad.
Sure. Yeah, from an entertainment value, it was actually a super entertaining night. The Pistons Jazz was the game of the year until Kings and Magic played, and that ended up being even better. So
my cousin actually has season tickets to the Kings, like 2 rows back from right below the hoop. Okay. So I was getting pictures and stuff from inside the game.
Oh man, what a phenomenal game! Especially the shot making in that game was just incredible. Incredible.
They couldn't stop scoring.
They couldn't stop scoring. It was super entertaining. Paulo Banchero went off at like 20 straight points. I mean, it was just
43 for Paulo.
Yeah, 43 total. Yep. Yeah. So it was, and he was going off. Malik Monk was going off. I mean, it was just.
They shut down De'Aaron Fox. I'm surprised that they won with Fox scoring 15 points. But
you know what? That's credit to Orlando. I mean, they're a legit defensive team. I mean, that's one thing that they've shown even on this road trip is they can defend. You say, they gave up 120, 130 some points. But still, I mean, if you actually watch the game, they make timely stops is what they do. So Orlando is, they're a legit team. They're going to be legit, come playoff time. And, I know they haven't won yet on this West Coast trip, but they're I think they're really proven, some things in the league that they can compete with anyone in the league. And last night was just a really entertaining night for basketball. Tonight, like we said, light slate, only 2 games. It's going to be a quick show for you guys. We'll get you guys in and out. Give you our bets, and then we'll carry on.
So what do you got for your pick tonight?
For tonight we're gonna start with the Spurs hosting the Milwaukee Bucks. For this one, I'm gonna be on San Antonio +9. I just think Milwaukee having back-to-back road games. Just went in Indiana had a fast-paced game, up and down. Sometimes that's hard. Physically to go from that, and then the next night you're traveling again. San Antonio is not next door. I mean, it's not a cross country trip, but it's a significant trip. So road games back to back. I can see maybe the Spurs backdoor covering here, maybe late in the game. Some of the Bucks players might sit. Spurs being at home, might get some garbage points at the end. I'm on Spurs +9. Did you have anything?
Yeah. So for this game, I got a couple things. We're going to be on the other side of this. So I'm going to say that you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, real quick before I forget, you did win in our showdown that we.
I know the hockey.
We have not yet changed the name of that, but you did.
Oh, it looks like there he is. He's back.
Sorry. Sorry about that, my
He
man.
was so upset about me beating him that his phone turned off.
Yeah,
His phone didn't want people to hear. So.
No, don't bring that up. Yeah, so yeah, you did beat me on that. So props to you. So now we're 2-2. You got me on that. So, but anyway, go ahead, continue. Sorry,
Yeah. So for tonight, I think the Spurs are going to be fired up to play this Bucks team. They're getting a Bucks team on a back-to-back after a tough loss last night with travel. I understand all of that. The Spurs, they're a bad team, but they're hungry and they're young and they play up tempo. So for that reason, I'm on a couple things in the first half. There's only 2 games tonight, so I'm maybe forcing a couple picks here, and that's why we're gonna take some picks that are a little juicy. But we need it, and we want to give you guys some picks for tonight. So I'm going to take the first half over 118. It's minus 155 at Bovada right now. I think this first half is going to be high scoring. The Bucks have been playing some really up-tempo, high-scoring games. Spurs first half, they put up, I just had it, 56 points a game on average at home. 57, almost 58, 57.9 points in the first half at home. And Milwaukee on the road puts up 58. But right now they're currently averaging 61. So I think we can get to this 118 pretty easily in the first half here. I also like the Spurs in the first half +7. There's a lot of points for the first half. Teams aren't gunning to close out the first half to like win. So you get maybe a little bit better result from the first half from some bad teams. So Spurs +7 first half minus 150, and then I'm going to take the Bucks for the full game -7 155. I get it. I know they're all juicy. You guys can yell at me in the comments, but you don't pay the juice if you win. So hopefully we'll catch some winners here. So Spurs first half +7, Bucks full game -7, and first half over 118. So that's what I'm going to be on for this Bucks and Spurs game. What do you have for the late game, the Nuggets versus the Warriors? Tip off 10 o'clock.
Yep. So we're gonna go for that one. I am on Denver -3. Denver is 60% ATS as a road favorite this season. And quite frankly, I just think they're a better team. I actually think they're a much better team. I'm not bought into the Warriors. I think their flaws are still there. I know they had a nice win against Orlando the other night, but I still think they're a very flawed team. I think they're too Steph oriented. I think they put too much on his plate. Everyone always says Father Time is undefeated, and he is getting older. And the older you get, the harder it is to be the guy on the team. So not to say that his production has dropped off, but his consistency has, and he'll have nights where just physically he can't do it. And so I think with that, I think they're putting too much on him. I just think the other guys are just not good enough. Clay is a shell of himself. No Draymond. Again, the younger guys are underachieving. And I just think Denver's in a great spot here. So I like them to cover this 3-point spread. Nuggets -3 is going to be my official play for this one. What were you on?
Awesome. So I'm on a couple of things here. I'm going to be on the Warriors team total under 116.5. In the last 10 games, the Nuggets have only given up more than 116 in 3 of them. So they've been playing pretty well defensively. And the Warriors, honestly, unless either Curry or Clay, somebody gets hot, the team is struggling. Especially tonight against Jokic. He's going up against a rookie. He has like the best matchup of the night. I think he's going to just smash these kids.
Is Looney out?
No, Looney's playing, but the other kid, I guess, is going to get some run tonight. The rookie.
Okay.
I don't have their lineup up right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
What do you say?
No, yeah, you're good. No, sorry. Yeah, I said yeah.
So Warriors team total under 116.5, and I'm going to take the Nuggets money line -165. Just because the Warriors can get squirrely and keep things close sometimes, and I'd rather not worry about any points, just get the outright win here. So I'm going to be on those two, and then I have a player prop. I'm going to take Jokic over points, 25.5. Like I mentioned, I think he has a great matchup down low. 2-time MVP, going to dominate this Warriors team in the paint. So for that reason, I'm on over 25.5. And like I mentioned, Warriors team total and Nuggets money line. So that'll do it. You got anything else for the people for today?
No, that should do it. Love your bets, so I'll be telling all those, and yeah, make sure you guys tell all of our bets tonight. Like Slate, but we're here to give you guys winners. So
Let the
make
people
sure
know
you
where they
guys
can find
make
you.
sure you guys tell them all. You guys got me at X at PrincePix10 and also on TikTok at PrincePix10.
Right on. I am Jacob at Pick Management on Twitter and on TikTok. You can find me on YouTube at Pick Management Betting, but make sure you hit subscribe on the Sports Betting Insiders YouTube channel where you're watching this NBA show. Like I said, the only 7-day-a-week NBA betting show. This has been the NBA Betting Insiders, and we will see you later.
It's all mathematics. Mighty most deaf. It's simple mathematics.